Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today we have a special show where we're going to be trying 3 different new items from Bardstown Bourbon Company here at the ABV Barrel Shop Tasting Bar. My name is Steve Akeley. I'm joined by Darren MacLeod and Clayton Seebacher. What's going on, gang?
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Hey-oh. So look, Darren, you're getting better, man. You're able to say hello.
Well, Jim wasn't here to mess me up this time.
So he's the one that messes you up. It's nothing you did. It's always him.
Because I can do it just fine on the regular days.
Okay.
When we're not here.
All right. So we're going to be trying 3 different items here, and it's going to be pretty cool stuff. Darren, what are we going to be trying? But we'll get to our question of the day. But what are we trying here?
We're going to be trying the Bardstown Goose Island collaboration. Bardstown
on the collaboration one. This I love, and they also sent us a Bourbon County Stout too to try to kind of do a pairing.
So we're going to be trying 4 things.
Yeah, we're trying 4 things really, and of course it's a high ABV beer. So yeah, should be good.
And then next one is their next iteration of their Discovery series, Discovery 11.
Yep, people love that series, so that's good.
Then it is a collaboration with Carter Cellars.
Okay, so and many of you know Old Carter Whiskey, of course. Primary business for them is wine cellars, Carter Cellars. And so, yeah, we're going to be tasting a collaboration that they did with Bardstown Bourbon Company. Very exciting stuff. We'll get to that after the break. For right now, Darren said there's something we want to talk about. What is that, Darren?
So I would like to know what your guys' parking strategy is. So, like, when you pull into a place for the first time, how do you find a place to park?
Okay. So this is a traditional parking lot?
Yes.
Okay. I usually like to park by no one else. Now, it always fills in after the fact, but I'll usually be like, you know what? I want to be able to freely swing my door open, not worry about dinging anybody. And I try to park far enough away where I have to walk in a little bit. And I'm thinking maybe no one will park by me. They always do. They always, when you come out, there's always a car on either side. Wherever you park, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's what I do. Well.
Yeah, this was an easy one for me. Definitely the farthest away because I don't mind the walk. I know a lot of people want to be closer. They want to do
the closest bit. My dad always looked for the closest possible. He'd even drive around like, I think they're leaving over here. Yeah.
So I want it easy as possible to where I just walk a little bit, but then as soon as I need to leave, I can just turn and go out the exit, and then I don't have to worry about going down, people walking across. I'm sitting at the pedestrian crosswalk for 10 minutes.
You got the quick exit strategy.
Yes, absolutely. I'm just not trying to sit there. I'm already in the store long enough. I want to get out of the parking lot quickly.
Okay.
So, I would agree with you. I park somewhere in the back, just so I don't have to deal with trying to get out and all of that. But like, I just don't get the people that will go around and drive around a parking lot 3 times waiting for
trying to get a spot,
just to park closer. It's like by the time you did that, you could park in the back and walk all the way up to the front, and it's fine.
It's fine, but yeah.
I know we're lazy Americans, but
I guess they just don't want to walk. And they're like, oh, then this will be easier when I walk out too. It'll be quicker going in, quicker going out. I guess I don't know.
So I was in Louisville and I went to Peerless. I just parked like in downtown Louisville and walked down to Peerless, and like It was a little bit of a far walk, but
Hey, take in the sights and, enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
I had to go to Michter's anyway because I had a tour there too.
Okay.
So
Michter's, yeah. Did you go upstairs to their bar?
I did not. I had a peerless tour.
Mistake
right
made. Mistake.
I know.
Their bar's fantastic.
Yeah.
Here's the trivia. I've never paid for a drink at Michter's bar. For some reason, I don't even know who these people are. For some reason, they know who I am. Every time I've gone in there, they've recognized me and given me a free round.
Well, Steve, next time you go to Michter's, let me know. I'll coincidentally just happen to be there.
Yeah, my money's no good there.
Huh.
And I don't even know how. I don't know if they have like a list of people. Hey, if they show up,
Buy them around.
It's happened to me every time. Yeah.
Because it's not like it's a master distiller or somebody that would know you.
No,
that's back there.
it's just whoever's running the bar. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they actually there's pictures behind the bar that say
Probably,
everyone's face on
yeah.
it.
And you've been there more than once?
Oh yeah, I've been there a bunch of times. Probably 5 times, and every time, and it's a free drink for the table too. So if you guys are with me, you'd get a free drink.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good list to be on.
That's not bad, right? It's not bad. So there you go. There you go. Kathy Cool loves that kind of stuff.
Your VIP-ness is so big.
Yeah, I have so much VIP-ness.
You can't even see where it's going to get you into.
So much VIP-ness happening. So, yeah. All right, what we'll do next, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be trying these 3 items from Bardstown Bourbon Company. They got a lot of great things going on. I'm excited about these. Anticipation levels are high. We'll get back to this in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. We're also sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop focuses exclusively on barrel picks. It's the job of owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot to seek out distilleries that are making the best whiskey in the world, taste through their barrels, and select the ones that are off-profile in the best way possible. They have high standards and refuse to allow anything into their store other than something they would be proud to have their name on. This leads to some really awkward conversations with distilleries that can't make it, but they do it for you, their customers. Learn more about what is going on at their St. Louis-based store by heading over to abvbarrelshop.com. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at neelyfamilydistillery.com. All right, great job today, gang. Fardians, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. We'll be mailing again, once again. Take care, everybody. See ya.
Happy Festivus.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Happy Festivus.
Cheers. Yeah, happy Festivus.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Steve Akeley at the ABV Barrel Shop. I'm joined by Darren and Clayton, and we are getting ready to try 3 different items from Bardstown Bourbon Company. The first one's going to be our collaboration with Bourbon County Stout, the good folks there. What do we know about this?
So it is 50% alcohol, but it is also at cask strength.
Okay.
So
Nice.
it must have had a little bit of that beer left in there and brought it way down, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Our sample bottle here does not tell us anything
It
about
doesn't
the
tell us
age or
anything. We don't have a card with this one, and we might have it. I might have lost that. There was a box that had a glass in it too. That's missing. So at some place in this ABV Barrel Shop, there is a box that probably has a card about this one. We just know it's from Goose Island, of course, their Bourbon County Stout, which is a big tradition, very popular stuff. And I was excited when I saw this collaboration. Clayton, I know you've already tried this one. You are excited about this one too, right?
No, I absolutely. I mean, these barrel-aged stouts, huge depth of flavor, a lot of dark chocolate, roasted coffee notes, which is kind of right in my wheelhouse of things that I like. So I love the stouts. I love the different finishes they've been doing over the past couple of years. So to see this collaboration between one of my favorite, whiskey bourbon producing companies and barrel-aged stout companies is huge for me.
Right. What I love about this is we've seen so many collaborations going on with Goose Island in the Bourbon County series, but it's always been, hey, we've got the barrels of Old Forester, or we've got the Blanton's barrels, or whatever it is. This time it's reversed, where they're actually taking that barrel back and then making a whiskey with it. So it's pretty fun idea, and I'm excited.
Do you think Goose Island's going to take them back?
Maybe. This just never ends. Yeah, it just never ends. Yeah. The possibilities are endless. So what we're going to do here, we're going to have a strategy. We're going to taste the whiskey first, and then we're gonna take another drink of the whiskey, and then take a quick drink of the stout too, to kind of see what we got here going on with it. So let's just try just to evaluate the whiskey on its own merit first.
You definitely get some of that Gray Island on the nose.
Yeah, it's Goose Island on the nose.
Goose Island.
For sure. It's Bourbon County Stout on the nose. Let's try it. So cheers, guys.
Well, that's fantastic.
That is really a great whiskey. That is just really, really good stuff. So yeah, I'm impressed with what they've got going on here. And again, you're getting your bourbon notes, but you're also it's heavy on the stout. It's heavy on the stout. Yeah.
And I've had beer finishes in the past that you can taste the beer, but they don't really go together. This goes there.
Right.
This belongs.
Right. So let's take another drink, and then we'll follow it up with a chaser of our Bourbon County Stout, which again they were kind enough to send us a bottle of that. So let's try that. This is 2020 Bourbon County Stout beer. Well, I love Bourbon County Stout. That's fantastic. So,
do you think this is the barrels they used from 2020?
I would guess so. I would assume that's why they sent that. Yeah. I would assume that's why they sent that particular one. Of course, Bourbon County Stout.
If you're looking for reviews on that, you just
loaded
need to go
with
buy
flavors. It's it's raisins, it's dark fruit. It's just really good. It's a solid drinker for sure. And it's nice doing a side by side, and you see where it's picked up those notes.
Mm-hmm. That's really impressive of a collaboration there.
Yeah,
I don't think there's many people in the industry that can work with other branches of the alcohol industry as well as Bardstown can. They're really good at it. They do it with wineries, as we'll taste here in a minute. And
yeah, it's amazing to me. The finish on the beer, drinking the beer by itself, is the same finish you get on that whiskey, which is amazing.
Yeah.
A whiskey that finishes like a stout. That's pretty good. For not other shows, this will be it. They say goodbye right now, and that'd be it. We got two more things to try here. I mean, how about that? So what's our next one, Darren?
So the next one is the Bardstown Discovery Series number 11.
Okay.
It has switched fully to the white label, which I love.
Okay.
Instead of the old red one. So this is a 73% Kentucky 13 year.
Okay.
13% rye mash bill. A 21 Kentucky 10 year. Slightly higher corn. 78% corn there. And then a 6% Bardstown Bourbon Company 6 year.
Okay.
So they're putting their own stuff in there,
They're
but
putting
not
some
really
stuff in there. Yeah.
a bunch of it.
Yeah, it's primarily a much older whiskey. So 13, 10, and then their own 6 years. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
At 6%.
This sounds promising. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. All right.
Lovely vanillas on the nose.
Vanilla bomb on the nose. Yeah, for sure.
Are we sure we didn't just pour vanilla extract?
Maybe. Oh my God, that's fantastic. That's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That is really good.
I thought it was going to be hard to top the first one. I think the second one might have done it.
Yeah. Boy, that's got some unique, it's kind of like orange vanilla. That's just got some great fruity notes there.
Mm-hmm. So, Clayton, I know you're a big Bardstown fan. Is this living up to your expectations so far?
Absolutely. I was a little, I won't say concerned, when you get some of the higher years, you miss some of those lighter, again, like you said, the vanilla, the fruit notes, sometimes those age out just a little bit, but it's full force. It's there, and again, they're doing things that other people just are not, and it's one of a kind. Every release is different in its own way.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. So, all right, what do we got for our last one?
Our last one is their Carter collab, and it is 49% Tennessee 17-year,
Okay.
41% Kentucky 12-year, that 78% corn that was in the last one,
Okay.
and then 10% Indiana 6-year, and that the 6-year is rye.
6 years rye. So then it's, I assume, finished in a Carter Cellars would be their wine side of the business. So the Carter Cellars, one of their wine
Napa Cabernet barrel.
So
just
cab
a
barrel.
cab barrel.
So cab barrel. So very nice.
A nice
and again,
dessert whiskey to finish it on.
just to frame it out for this has nothing to do with Old Carter, the whiskey, but I think the people that are listening to the show would know Mark Carter from Old Carter, that brand, versus what he's doing on the wine side. Again, someone may drink wine. I drink just whiskey, so I know Mark from the whiskey side. So
I think Old Carter's one that Bardstown bottles for them.
yes,
I think they're one of their brands that
makes sense.
they have in their store. So
Yeah. All right. So last one. Here we go.
ooh, that has a lovely red fruit of a nose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's try it. Here we go. It's solid. Yeah. Very, very good.
This one's coming in at 108.3 proof. That is good stuff there.
Yeah. Drinks well below that proof too, for sure. I mean, that's easy drinking. Yeah.
Bardstown's not making it easy with all these releases.
No, this is
It's
also
a hard
very good.
decision.
Yeah. Very, very good. Yeah. If you had to pick one, what would be your pick out of these three?
Just put it all on the credit card.
There you go. That's the answer. Buy all three.
Yeah.
That's the right answer, I think. You got to buy all three of
Do
these.
what we did, try all three, and then just keep going.
Just
Because they
buy
all
three.
offer something different.
They do.
Yes.
Like, I think the Goose Island series was just a different way of a beer or whiskey finish in a beer barrel.
Right.
But the Bardstown 11 is the classic Bardstown Discovery series that I've fallen in love with in the last couple of years. And then the red wine is a nice after dessert finished whiskey. I think I would have to get all three.
All three. There you go. That's, I think, the right answer. So all three of those. Clayton, what do you think? As a Bardstown Bourbon Company fan, what are your thoughts?
I am pleasantly surprised. You know, I love the stout finishes that bring a lot of deep flavors that are right in my profile, but I'm usually a little unsure about some of the wine finishes because I'm not really a wine guy, but that to me brought, you know, even for a cab finish, brought a lot of sweet notes. You know, to me, I got a little bit of strawberry in there, some things like that.
Yeah.
And so I would say that was my dark horse of the three that kind of actually shot towards, you know, again, depending on the day, could be the number one between that and the Goose Island collab. And then, of course, the Discovery is just, I mean, every day you can't beat it. I mean, it's just, it's their bread and butter, you know.
Yeah.
I also think Bardstown as a whole company is doing a good job of having, hey, like, we don't need to be your drinks all the time, but we have a bunch of interesting drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Clayton, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, Clayton Sabacher, and then as well on Instagram, the JCBC Jefferson County Bourbon Collective.
All right, Darren, how about you?
You can find me on Instagram at The Bourbon Adventures, also several days a week here at the ABV Tasting Bar.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got that company website, abvnetwork.com. That's the one you got to check out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. Check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. And if you like what we're doing, please give us a 5-star review with comments. It helps new people find the show. That's pretty important to us. And finally, last but not least, if you want to get involved, head over to patreon.com/the ABV Network. Great job today, gang. For our audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Till next time.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some of the great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro is owned and operated by Russell Creed, who makes stills for the hobby distiller. He offers a one-stop shop for everything the at-home distiller needs. Whether it's a small, experimental stovetop still or something bigger you run outside, he has the still or parts you would have difficulty fabricating yourself if you were trying to build a DIY still project. Additionally, he has resources to assist in creating unique distilled spirits, including heirloom grains, barrels for aging, and recipes. Check out Russell's company online at moonshinestillpro.com. Finally, I have a question for you. Have you ever boxed a bear? Of course not. That'd be silly. Bears really don't follow the rules, so shots in the back of the head, punches to the nuts, and scrums after the bell would be the norm. A better idea would be to enjoy Boxing Bear Whiskey, a brand crafted by Nobleton's Distilling House in Union, Missouri, and sold exclusively at the ABV Barrel Shop in suburban St. Louis. This is a popular offering that sells out quickly, but when you're in town, stop by the ABV Barrel Shop and see if they have it in stock. Better yet, sign up for their email and text distribution over at abvbarrelshop.com and you'll know exactly when it is in stock. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.